This is Rental Management on the Air.
There is a lot of history and there are a lot of Millers behind the walls of Miller's Party Rental Center in Akron, Ohio. Started in 1949 as a family business, family has always been an important part of the company, even if a rift between family members is what started the whole thing.
As legend goes, my grandmother went to go have her 7th child. Grandpa walked into his boss's office, which was his father, and said, "Dad, Virginia's on the way to the hospital for the baby." He said, "She's done this 6 times before, you don't need to go." Grandpa said, "I'm going." Great-grandpa says, "If you do, you're fired." Grandpa went anyways. Great-grandpa fired him. And then as that point in time is about when Grandpa said, "Okay, we're gonna go do this party rental thing full time."
Medical rentals were added to the company in the 1970s, where they coexisted for a couple of decades. Eventually, a split was made into 2 companies to allow the event side to focus on throwing the parties.
Same truck delivered 10 tables and then a wheelchair, and eventually in the 90s it didn't make sense. Party moved out. Now it's we've got the party and my cousin has the medical and they make all the money and we have all the fun.
Miller's has rarely stayed in one place for too long. They're currently in the event side's 7th location, counting great-grandma's garage when it first started. It's all been tied to growth and now feels this is where they want to be.
So we're in approximately 26,000 square feet here, but phase 2 hopefully starts next year, which will add another 5,400 square feet with additional ceiling height and that kind of good stuff.
Following the move to the new location and surviving the pandemic, Miller's is entering a new phase, one where they've looked closely at the company to make sure it's heading in the right direction.
We really sat down and took a look at the business side of things and how we needed to operate. Got a lot better with the financial side of things and what's profitable and what's not profitable, and that has helped made smarter decisions on that side of it. But I think that's helped flourish the growth.
Even through all the change, family continues to be at the forefront, with generations of Millers still involved in the day-to-day operations.
If you want to take over the family business, you got to work in it. One of my cousins is in the warehouse right now cleaning chairs or rolling drapes. 4th generation is already up and running and hopefully kicking the 3rd generation out. And the 3rd generation is still trying to kick the 2nd generation out. And so definitely family business. And I think the area recognizes us as a family business.
And that family atmosphere extends outside the walls as well, where they get to play a role in generations of other families' events, as the next phase is set up to be a good one.
It's a generational business at this point in time that we're getting the phone calls of, "I need you to do my daughter's baby shower, and you did her wedding, you did a graduation party because you did my wedding 30 years ago." So yeah, it's a good business.
This has been Rental Management on the Air.